There we go. My audio device decided to change. I don't know what's up with that. That was weird as heck. Um, but I appreciate y'all showing up. We're gonna do some tumblers tonight. Gonna be good times. Shout out from South Bend, Indiana. Shout out to my buddy Jadis over there. Not in South Bend. She's I think South Carolina, but no big deal. Gotta love the camaraderie here. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and start getting stuff printed. Which one have I printed so far? I think just this one. I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple rolling so we can kind of stay on it. We're gonna be doing a variety of prints. I'll go ahead and print this one too. Let me make sure it's the right size. Yeah, that'll do. Now, when I print a tumbler, I always do on the print settings. I'll show you what I do real quick. Premium presentation matte high, mirror image, ICM. Very straightforward, very easy. I need to close Steam. Some of my friends have offensive names, so we're gonna not do that on the YouTubes. We're gonna not do that. But anyway, we're gonna do this nurse practitioner. I mean, there's three nurse practitioner ones. There's this design that's gonna be really cool. There's this one that someone wanted that I kind of custom designed. The teacher tumbler with the custom text. I dig that font. That font is it. I'm telling you, that font is it. Somebody wants a Hocus Pocus one for Christmas. Don't know why. Not asking questions. We're just rolling with it. And also, 'tis the season. I got two more of those to do. I think that's it. I think it's like overall, it's like 6 tumblers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tumblers. So gonna be an eventful night, for sure. So with that being said, shoot, I guess we can dive on into it. I gotta try to make sure we get these queued up for print though. We got that in printing. We got that in printing. Let's see what else we need to get going. That one I got, so we can go ahead and I'll save changes to it also. That one's printing. Next, I can go ahead and queue this up. Go ahead and get it ready. My printer doesn't really like it if I do a bunch of them. So let's go ahead and go over to the press. There we go. We're on the right audio. We got this. We'll go ahead and get everything cut. Okay, that looks okay. We'll scroll it down a little bit. Zoom in a little bit. Up just a tick bit. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and that's going to be the hardest thing in the world to cut because there's no real guideline. There's no real guideline on this design. See, I mean, you can kind of see there's just not a good guide on how it needs to be cut. So I'm really just kind of guessing. Yeah, I'm really just kind of guessing to be totally real. I don't know if we're going to be able to match that. That's going to be a tough one. Nonetheless, we'll go ahead and get our tape. Got our tumblers. AG8 sub, shout out for getting us some tumblers. And we'll go ahead and get this one going. We'll go ahead and get our press plugged up too. We're going to be using our little subwoofing unit again, as always. I think we just got 6 tumblers here tonight, so we're going to get balling on them. Get to rolling. First step, I really need more room, y'all. It's coming though. We're redoing this whole room. It's coming. Can't wait. Always make sure you do it right side up. And we're just going to tape them on up. Tape. And tape. We'll go ahead and do that. Now we can go ahead and bump this. That might be bumping too much. Bump. Still bump too much. There we go. Now we're good. Now we have design stuff going a little bit everywhere. So we'll go ahead and tape it. Go ahead and tape it. We're going to go ahead and get this seam good and taped. You can still hear my printer back there probably going 90 to nothing. And we're just going to keep on rolling. And that's good and taped up. We're going to wait for this. This press is already at 260. So that is a really good start. Go ahead and make us some, go ahead and get us some paper. Make it easier to turn the thing. Yeah, this rolls too far. No, that's not going to work. I knew that roll was going to fall. We're just going to let it be. That's good enough. I can work with it. Yeah, I can work with it. Bit of a mess today, y'all. Bit of a mess. What's up? What's up, Cyrus? How you doing, dude? We're making some tumblers today. It's gonna be great. All right. Let me get this hot mess out of here. All right, let's go ahead and move this over to my tumbler. There we go. And what we're going to do, we got our tumbler taped up, ready to go. The heat press is at 355 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to be doing these for 70 seconds. Turn it and do 70 more. Pressure's already set from last time, so it should be very, very straightforward to do. All right, we're going to let that roll. We already got our next design ready. So we're going to keep the good times rolling, go over here and hit print. Okay, yep, back at it. Shout out to my man Zyros. What's up, homie? All right, we're going to go ahead and print this guy too. It's a weird way they're designed. But you know what? It works, so we're going to go ahead and roll one. All right, that gets that going. We're going to try to just keep them rolling. 27 seconds left. We'll go ahead and kick back over. We're going to go ahead and get our gloves and everything ready. Actually, we don't need our gloves at this point. We're going to rotate it with just with the paper. Because I like to press them at 355 for 70, flip them and do 355 for 70 more. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do that. And press it again. Magic sublimation smoke, and a lot of it. Now, after that, we'll go ahead and get that and taped up and ready to go. We're on track, though. It's okay. It's working out. Hopefully it turns out good, because I don't have very many extra tumblers, to be totally honest. I hope I got enough to do what I need to do. I think I have 7. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. Pressure. Okay. Coming up on 20 seconds left. We're going to go ahead and clear us a spot. Go ahead and glove up. Heat-proof gloves always. Otherwise, you will burn the crap out of your hands, and it is not fun. It is not fun to burn your hands. All right. Magic sublimation smoke. A lot of it. And we're gonna go ahead and see if we got some goodness out of this. Every time it's like unwrapping a little Christmas present. Oh, look at that quality. There we go. And that is a nice tumbler. Like you can see where I didn't quite match the edges up, but I'm really not mad about that. That's really nice. We'll set that aside on the heat press to cool. And overall, not bad. Not bad. We're very happy about it. Pretty happy, pretty happy. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's go ahead and do this. Control our camera. We'll go ahead and do this one next. Go ahead and just chop. No, you don't need to be falling, bro. Chill. Chill with yourself. About time to clean my rollers. Now this is what the next one looks like. So we'll go ahead and knock it on out too. Put that there. We're gonna just put these over here for right now. All right. Let's go ahead and get our tape ready on this guy. Same way. Same thing. Just gonna tape it. Actually, we're gonna cut a little bit more off this. No, we're not either. Because I think that's just about perfect. Once again, always make sure you're right side up, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. And then we're just gonna match up the edges, tape them down. There you go. Really is that simple. And that looks pretty good from the start, so we're just gonna go ahead and always tape the top, just do a piece of tape around it. Keep it from shifting up and down a little bit. That's the purpose of doing that. Now we're just gonna tape this seam and we'll be good to go. We got a little too much slack. We're gonna redo this little area right here. Pull it a little bit tighter. And we're gonna go ahead and just do that. A little bit more tape. And we're probably good to go on this one. So we'll go ahead and switch gears. Put it over here. And once again, we're going to go for 70 seconds, and we're going to go at 355 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think is about 180-ish Celsius for everybody on across the pond, as we say. As my printer is doing dumb things, we'll let that cook for a minute. Sit back down at the desk. So she makes stuff as well, huh? That's really cool. We love to see fellow makers. We always love that. All right. In the interest of time, We're going to cheat a little bit. We're going to do standard instead of high quality. So we're going to do that. We're probably about ready to flip. No, not quite. Okay, so 'tis the season. We got both of those. We got this one done. That's the one that's going in right now. We got 9 seconds. So we're gonna go ahead and switch to the press, and we're gonna go ahead and. This is just rotating, so should be pretty straightforward. Press it for 70 more. We don't need that. Oh, wrong view. We're gonna go ahead and go back to this. So we just got these 2 to print, and we'll be good to go. Okay. Go back to the press. This one's good. 41 seconds left. That's a lot of paper. That's a lot of paper. We're not down for that. We need to be able to see our stuff. Alright, coming up on 16 seconds. We're going to go ahead and glove up. Get ready to pull it. Get ready to do paper. Be good to go. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Since this is the second run, let's go ahead and take that off and see what we're working with here. And once again, it's like unwrapping a present, just a little bit at a time. Yes, it's hot. Yes, it doesn't feel good on your hands, but you get used to it. This glove is a lot more heat proof than those orange ones. So, and there we go. Beautiful watercolored tumbler. It's like a watercolor kind of deal. It's beautiful. Very nice. Okay. All right, we got two of those ready to go. So we're rolling pretty good. Let's go back over to the desk because now the fun one, which is the Hocus Pocus one, which is always a challenge. You should be able to hear me pretty good right now. Let me see. Yeah, you should be able to hear me pretty good. If we switch to press, yeah, that switches microphones. Okay, and this switches back. We gotta fix that. All right. I may have not switched microphones. All right, we're gonna go back in. We gotta put this on. Let's see. Yep. Yep. It's only one channel. That's really dumb. It's one side playing. It's so dumb. So you're saying, well, it's going to automatically do that though. So you're saying this is better for some reason. That's actually the microphone that's behind me. That's weird. Yep, it's doing dumb stuff. I reinstalled the thing. That probably doesn't sound good, if we're being honest. I had to reinstall my audio device. We're gonna go ahead and print this. This one's not really fun to do. It's too easy to mess up. I wonder. I might bork my sound and have to redo it, but we'll see. That maybe. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now it's single channel, so it's probably a little bit better. Well, hey, Miss Biscuit, how are you doing, pal? Here, let me help you out, baby. Come on by. I got a friend in the shop, ain't you, baby? All right, switch back to press, and okay, there we go. Well, hey, Biscuit, how you doing, baby? All right, let's go ahead, move this over. We gotta get both of these good to go. Yeah. Well, hey, Pumpkin, what's she doing? What's she doing, baby? All right, we're gonna go ahead and put one aside for right now. Yeah, we'll put this one aside, and we'll go ahead and cut this one. We're gonna see if I can actually get down on the level and do this right for once. No, it's so difficult with the camera there. That's a pretty good cut. There we go. Hey, puppy. What's her doing? What's big puppy doing? Biscuit decided she wanted to pay me a visit. Ain't that right, baby? Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with my audio earlier. My audio was all crackling, and it was just bad. So I completely reinstalled the device, and I was hoping that would help. I didn't really get to test it that much, though. Which is not usually like me, because usually I test everything, like, very thoroughly. Take it kind of serious. Although my setup's kind of hack right now. But it's okay. Biscuit, what you want, baby? What she doing, honey? Alright. Now we're going to match up that edge. And we're going to match up this edge. And we're rolling with it. Alright. Now you notice it's way off at the bottom and we got a lot up at the top. So what we do is we're going to take it and just bump it. Now we got a little bit at the top and a little bit at the bottom. So we're just going to tape it on two sides like that. Like that. That is an awkward way to hold the tumbler. But it's for you guys, so. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now we're ready to press this one, so we'll go ahead and move on over. Go ahead and get our paper again. Put them on in there. And we're going to go ahead and press them. And we're doing 355, 70. Okay. Is this still live? Yeah, we're good. Alright. It's hot. It's hot, ladies and gentlemen. It's warm in this room. That little press, it puts out some heat. Well, hey, Biscuit. What's wrong? What's wrong, Pumpkin? My assistant is in here with me, and we're just big chilling. We are completely chilling. I can probably turn up this mic a little bit. There we go. That's probably a little bit better. This mic, I don't know. It's been having issues. I think it's the audio interface that's doing it. I don't understand what the problem is. Like at all. Coming up on 17 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and rotate this guy. And once again, we're gonna rotate. Since it's the first rotation, we're doing 355 for 70, and turn it 355 for 70 more. And we can actually just rotate it without even touching it. Just use the paper to rotate. And there we go. Good as new. And our Hocus Pocus one's almost done, so that's gonna be really cool. All right, we're gonna do that. Yep. Hey, Beastie. All right, time to catch up on questions. Where's my stuff? Okay. Yeah, I've had to make a lot of changes. I don't know what's going on with my setup lately. But it's getting there. And yes, you can actually make completely custom mouse pads. You can do the regular size mouse pads, you can do the large gaming mouse pads, and you can do the whole desk pads. I have videos on all three different types. Up on 20 seconds, we're gonna get back to the press. All right, let's glove up. Right glove, left glove, and let's see what we got. It don't like that. All right, now, as always, we're just going to take it and wrap a little bit at a time. Just work our way down. That's all it is. Unwrap it like a kid unwraps a Christmas present. A little bit at a time. Sorry, kind of messed that up. Sorry, Biscuit. And once again, good stuff. We're going to set it over there to cool. Revisit my first one. Because this one is actually cool to the touch. So we can set it over there out the way. Alright, let's go back to the desk. Yep. Funny story. That KJ actually has that mouse pad. And this is gonna be our last one for tonight. So it's been a fairly even, pretty easy stream. High permutation, mirror the image, and we're good to go. Yeah, KJ actually has that one. That's that was when he took over the Seagulls franchise for like 4 whole weeks. And he decided, nah, this isn't it. Alright, so back to our area. And we're going to do a second one of these guys. Now, we're going to save this one for last, I think, because this one actually needs time to dry before you can even think about doing that one. Because that one is a pain in the butt. I'll be honest, that's a pain in the butt to do. All right, go ahead and chop. That's not right. Go ahead and chop. We got a nice even one. Now, we got 3 out of the 6 done. Excuse me, Biscuit, I need 3 more tumblers, my lady. Excuse me, puppy. Thank you, baby. Alright. Just trying to, we're going to go ahead. Well, again, these tumblers are from AGH. They're really good. Hopefully this is the last time I'll be doing tumblers for a while, because I'm kind of tired of doing tumblers, to be honest. As always, we're going to go ahead and tape it. Tape it. We're going to make sure the right end is up. Put it on there, pinch it. And we're going to go ahead and just kind of line up those edges. And there you go. Same thing with this side. That's actually not a very good lineup. We're going to go ahead and line that up better than that, because it's kind of bad. I think I just cut it poorly. Really think I did. I think I just cut it bad. Yeah. I cut it a little too short. It's just a hair too short. Okay. Looks like we got a decent amount of stuff. Probably one little bump down. Yeah, that looks really good. Actually, a little bump up. Too much. There we go. Too much. Actually, that's perfect. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. And we're good to go. Like super duper easy. Super duper. We're going to cut us another piece of paper though, because this is starting to get dried out. Sorry, biscuit. Alright. Go ahead and move that over, page up. And there we go. Same thing. 375 for 70. And bam. Alright. At this rate, I think we're going to be done by like 9:30. I think we're going to be done by like 9:30. It's going to be great. Central time, of course. So yeah, it's going. It's going. Is anybody doing any cool traveling, cool plans for the holidays? We're usually just kind of hanging out around here. I don't know how many watchers we got. All right, dude. Let me do this real quick. All right. Go ahead and press this for a second time. We're going to sit down and just chill for a minute. Yeah, dudes. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I appreciate it, my homie. All right. Whew. I don't know exactly how many we got watching right now. 10 viewers. Okay, that's cool. That's super cool. But yeah, some of these designs, crazy, man. Crazy. This is just something I did. I found an image. The original one is actually just black, but I made it white with a little outline. See, this is us right here. This is 1,000% us. We just kind of just chill and do a whole lot of nothing. And probably gonna go to the wife's mom's house. That's probably it. She be cooking good though. Can't even lie. All right, let's go ahead and yep. Back to press. Next one. Go ahead and glove up. We're gonna be a little late. God, that's a very piercing noise. Biscuit's like, shut it up, Dad. Stop it. Okay. And then we just peel. And as always, good, consistent prints. That's the one good thing about using a tumbler press and using, uh-oh, we got a problem, Houston. We're going to start the bottom peel and see if we get anything. Yeah, it's not bad. There we go. Uh-oh. Don't touch 400-degree cups with your fingers. It's not fun. But looks pretty much perfect. Can't complain at all. Okay, now that's done. Now we have these last two, and we're going to be done for tonight. So we got the glitter one. The glitter one. And we have the Hocus Pocus one. Put your fingers right and cut just a little bit of the red off with it, and you are good to go. It's all on how you eyeball it and cut it. See? Cut just a little bit in, and you are fine. So we'll go ahead and once again, AG8 subs got us taken care of on the other stuff. Actually, I'm gonna need that. Need that paper. We're just putting all our stuff up there for right now. We literally have crap everywhere. It's crazy. All right. I don't want to curse it, but I haven't done an upside down tumbler in forever. But I don't want to curse that. Once again, butt up your edges. Get a good seam, tape it. Go all the way down, tape it again. That is not a very good seam. Okay. Okay. We're just going to put a couple pieces of tape. I probably give people anxiety with how little tape I use. I've heard that before. Because a lot of people just tape the dog mess out of it. There we go. We just want a little bit showing. See how you got just a little bit showing there? That's what you're after. We want a nice, we want the bottom to be just as good as the top. And we're going to go ahead and do this. And that's good to go. And we're going to let the pressure do all the work for us. There we go. And once again, That is definitely the right way up. So we're going to go ahead and press it. Once again, just put your paper around it. And we do that. Okay. Now we go back over here. Whew. Very, very, very hot in here. Yeah, the upcoming winter looks like it's going to be really cold and really snowy, which usually it don't snow here in the south. We're in I'm right outside of Memphis. It usually isn't that bad, but we have been known to get I think one time we got like 17 inches of snow. That's about it. That's the most we've gotten I think in my lifetime, and it was yeah, we're just not equipped to deal with it. People drive stupid and people act stupid. It's rough here in the south on snow. It's something else. Well, Pumpkin, what's wrong? Biscuit's down here just kind of sulking. I don't know. Weird. Puppy, what's wrong? Oh, back to the press. And ka-chow. Now we can sit down for another minute. Desk. That's what we want. We want desk. But yeah, we're almost done for tonight. We got one more to do, and like I said, my goal is to be done by 9:30. We got 6 tumblers done, so that's really awesome. That's I usually charge between $20 and $25 a piece for them, so that's about $150. That an hour and a half, and it's probably $25 worth of materials, so $125 profit if you don't mess any up. Which so far they've all been great, so they're all completely usable. And we'll do a review at the end and show you each one again. We might do that in between this. Yeah, time to go back to the press. Alright, glove up. Always glove up, because this is the real deal. We're not flipping with paper anymore. We're gonna actually do that. Whew. A lot of smoke on that one. Still smoking. Now what we're going for is kind of imitation glitter. That's what we're going for. The seam ain't bad. The seam ain't bad. Peeling, just keep peeling, just keep peeling. Kind of like the just keep swimming thing. And ooh, a little warm. We're going to just set them on down. Okay. Heat-proof gloves are your friend. So we're going to go ahead and get this last one prepped, and then we'll read comments and all that. We'll catch up on comments. Hardest one to do right is, in my opinion, the ones that are solid black. They can be a pain in the buttocks. Alright. Now, I may have cut too much. We'll see though. Yeah, it's a decent cut. All right. Thought I cut the side there. I get my tumblers again from AG8 Sub. They got good stuff. What can I say? Okay. Tumbler number 6. A Hocus Pocus tumbler for Christmas. That is what they desire. The way I do mine, I always put tape on the ends. And then make sure you pay attention to which end's open. Put that up top. Go ahead and do that. Match your edges. And go ahead and just tuck it. And just tuck it. Now we're going to try to, this you have to have everything good and tight. This is a tough tumbler to get right, to be honest. Just because of all the dark colors. On these, I have been known to let imperfections slide. Because they're so tough to get perfect. Alright, now we got way too much up top. So I'm going to go ahead and bump that down. Maybe a little bit more even. See, all right, that's about perfect. We got about a 1/8 inch or maybe less than an 1/8 inch showing. So I'll go ahead and do that. And unlike most, we're going to tape the bottom on this one. So we're just going to tape them like at little angles and get some of the paper around it, as you can kind of see. Biscuit, baby. You okay? This is one I'm not really scared to use the tape on, because I feel like this design actually needs it. You just keep taping it, and you are probably the last piece right here. We are good to go. Now, last one. Now this one I may even let simmer for another couple of seconds. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Go ahead and wrap it. Slide them on in. Let's kick my tripod for a minute. That's just for good measure. And we're gonna crank 70 seconds. 355 Fahrenheit. Whew. I don't need headphones. What am I doing? All right. Advice on this. If you have your printer, ink, and paper, my first thing I recommend subbing, if you have a Dollar Tree nearby, get some of the little microfiber towels or the dollar polyester pillowcases, and that's absolutely perfect to start subbing on. But it looks like you've already done a pillowcase, so that's a good start. In addition, I mean, overall, that's what you want to start with, something easy and 100% polyester. And that tumbler did turn out pretty nice, so it makes me happy. Let's see. Let me go. Go ahead and thumb that down just a little bit. Actually, back a little bit. Okay, now we're going to rotate this. No gloves. We're just going to take the paper and just kind of rotate it by using paper. We're just going to rotate. Lock it down. Hey, please keep the gold. Whew. And yes, you want to pay attention to the seam and make sure that that the seam looks about right. So we'll go ahead and come back. Now this one's probably the most challenging one, the Hocus Pocus one, because it's so dark and it's so easy to mess up, and you have to have your heat absolutely dialed. Like I hate doing Hocus Pocus ones in a toaster oven because it's so hard to get it perfect. It's so easy to overdo it and so easy to underdo it. So the Hocus Pocus one is not a fun one to even try to do at first. Try to do something simple like this guy first, or the teacher one that we were doing. The teacher one. Great first project right here because it's hard to get it perfect, but it's a good start. We're gonna go ahead and switch back over. And this is our last tumbler for tonight. And then we'll just show everybody what all we did, and we'll be good to go. We're actually gonna let it go for about 5 additional seconds. Okay. All right. We're gonna go ahead and turn the heat press off. Now, how bad is it? Because this one always terrifies me. Because it's so easy to mess it up. And it's actually a really hard seam to get right, too. And then I made a darn mess of it on the bottom. And you can see that that is, that's not bad. Like you can see the seam a little bit, kinda, especially up top. But I give this a solid 95 out of 100. Even the bottom and stuff looks really good. I mean, if you look at it like that, looks really good. The colors are very, very good, very bright. So I'm happy with it. We'll let it cool down and we'll show you what all these are, and we'll be good to go. Let's go ahead and unplug our tumbler press. Don't need it no more. The bad things on the dark ones, the darker ones, it's easier to undercook it and also overcook it, trying to not undercook it. It's a really tough way. It's a tough. I recommend getting your settings dialed in before you do something that's mostly dark, because it's exceptionally hard to do. The lighter ones are easy because even if they're undercooked a little bit, it doesn't look that bad. But if you undercook a dark one, it just looks like a faded piece of crap. That's my opinion. I guess I could have highlighted the comment. Yeah, but the bad things about the dark ones are it's very easy to undercook them, and also equally easy to overcook. And then when you overcook it, it starts to look kind of, it has a reddish tint and it doesn't look as good. When you undercook it, it has a green tint and it's lighter. Both will have it looking bad, but every tumbler we did tonight turned out really good. So I'm moderately happy with it. So we're actually gonna get done almost at 9:30, so that's really cool. So what are we gonna do now? I guess we can show off what all we did. I'll go back to the press and we'll talk about everything. Now, yep. Got a big mess to clean up tonight. Put this over here out the way. Okay. Okay, so all 6 tumblers, we're going to show you what all we did. That one's a little too hot. We're going to just set it aside for right now. And you just seen it, so it's not like it's that big a deal. Alright, first things first. My best seller this season. The 'Tis the Season Christmas Tree Cake Tumblers. I had 2 more of those. Overall, where's the seam on this guy? You can see a little bit of the seam on some of the graphics, especially in the text right there.
But I mean, if you were just looking, you probably would not notice that. It's really hard to get that lined up right, but I did a fairly good job. All right. Next up, the nurse practitioner one. It's supposed to be like a glitter pattern, really nice. Uh, Overall, good. I wish I'd have done a little bit more at the bottom, but when you set it down, it still looks perfect. I'm just being overcritical at that point, but overall, it turned out really nice. Pretty good up top. Let's see if we can find the seam. The seam you can kind of see it, but it's not bad at all. Like we're quite okay with that. The next one is the watercolor. She works willingly with her hands. Proverbs cup, and it's like a watercolored montage of various nursing things. And overall, it's super clean. Very happy with that one as well. And probably my personal favorite from tonight is the teacher cup. And it's just so much going on, personalized. And overall, it looks really good. I didn't do the seam quite right, but it's okay because it turned out really nice. And last but not least, it's cool enough that I can maybe make it work. The one of the hardest things to do is the Hocus Pocus tumbler because it's so dark and so many dark areas and so much detail, and it's so easy to over or undercook it. But ours turned out really nice, so I'm very happy with it. And yeah,
Yes, these are the orders that I was behind on. This is probably my last day of selling for the rest of the season, to be totally honest, because I don't like a lot of last second rush orders. Because Christmas is about family time. It's not about crafting for other people that wanted to wait till the last minute to get gifts. I'll let other people take those orders. That's not me. Granted, there's some good money to be made. If you're willing to do the work, there is good money to be made in last second rush orders for people who didn't plan ahead. And since you can make it custom, like this one right here, you're special. You can do it. You can charge a lot of money for it. You can charge $25-$30 a tumbler, and people will pay it, absolutely. But yeah, these are the ones I ended up doing today. Overall, I probably charged right at $150 for all of them together. Um, I paid $4 a piece for them through AG8 sub, so it's $24 invested, $125. And we have been streaming a little bit over an hour and 4 minutes. So $125. Yeah, $125 an hour in profit from just these orders. If I could just do these, if I could just get this kind of volume all the time, be set, man. Be set. Yeah. I will say that there's no better time than right now to get started. You just got to jump in and learn. I mean, really, that's all it is. And if you have any questions, there's a whole community, and I have a bunch of videos kind of all over the place that deals with a bunch of different topics. But yeah, I think I'm good to go. If y'all have any other questions, just drop them in the comments, and I can respond as soon as I can. But otherwise, I'm gonna get all these packaged up and get them washed with some alcohol wipes. And overall, I mean, sublimation's easy, and if you're good at it and invest in the equipment and have proper technique, super easy. We went 6 for 6 tonight, and last week we went 5 for 5. So that's 11 for 11 in the last two Maker Monday weeks. And I still have a bunch of other stuff to do, but I'll probably do that tomorrow or something, and probably just do that off camera. I hate that I got started so late because my printer was acting. I don't know. My Epson 7720 was not putting out the magenta color. After a couple cleanings, it ended up pretty good, so I'm happy with it. But all right, guys, appreciate the support. Love you guys.